Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode of War of the Visions. So today there's happy Wednesday to everybody, and there's a lot of cover, so I'm going to try to make the intro as quickly as possible. We're just going to jump right to it, and I need to do some house cleaning and then of course talk about all the goodies that are coming. So let's do some house cleaning news first and foremost. Yesterday I talked about perhaps maybe I'm a K-pop star. I'm not, but I am giving you guys great news. My agent is contacting Blackpink because there's a possibility I may be doing a collaboration with them. Okay, all right. Let's do another shameless guild recruit. Our guild is currently recruiting. We're looking for 1 to 2 players. If you're interested, please look in the description section below. I will go ahead and list the server and what we're looking for. Once you get into the server, simply just go to Thick Thighs Saves Lives, or you can scope out any channels that you're allowed to be in and kind of get to know our guildies a little bit. If you feel like you want to join us, we're in a Diamond 1 League, which essentially I believe is top 100 guilds or something. I'm not too sure about it. I don't really pay attention to too much of that stuff. Our 2 wonderful guild leaders take care of all of that. And by the way, if you are a free-to-play player, do not feel bad that you don't want to apply to this guild. Actually, one of our guild leader is actually complete free-to-play, but he is very competitive because he does a lot of research. So our guild is very helpful in terms of helping people get stronger, get better, and get faster. Okay, with that shameless guild recruiting aside, let's go ahead and talk about today's Happy Wednesday news, essentially. Let's go ahead and do the mock shop quickly because we know that the raid is here, so let's see what we got going on. So you can obviously get the helm, you can get rainbows, and of course, if you really felt like it, you can buy 30 more tickets using your hard-earned guild medals, which personally I do not recommend unless obviously you have tons of medals laying around. One of the biggest recommendations I want to give to people is buy a bunch of sacred tree saps, because this is essentially a key component in crafting a bunch of your UR equipments and not just necessarily the dark helm. The good thing about the shop today is they decided to be very friendly with us, very kind, and they're giving us a lot of multi-raid restores. They're giving us 10. That is insane. 10 of them. Because each of them give you 5 orbs, so that's 50 orbs you can use. And so if you're farming like crazy already and you're reaching maybe level 80, by the way, level 80 is the cap. And thank you for those of you who did help me correct that information, because slowly, I'm guessing that's where we're kind of going. The JP is slowly making tweaks in terms of how the raids are going to be designed for the future. As you can see, I just started because obviously I just got up recently. So I'm going to be working on a little bit on the raids. Maybe I'll get to maybe 40, 50, 60 today, and I'll be happy with that. One thing I do want to talk about is the fact that when you're playing this raid, you will be, like before, I believe it was the Warrior of Light raid, you could get the UR actual armors instead of just recipes. So when you reach level 40, you will get a +1, and when you reach level 79, not 80, you will get a +3. The coolest thing about farming the higher level raids is you're going to be getting a lot of these tree saps. So I highly recommend, if you're capable, farm around the 60s to the 80s if possible. Obviously, your level is going to keep going up, right? And eventually you're going to hit a cap. Spend all those raid orbs to get as many of these materials as possible. Even if you decided that you do not want to actually craft the helmet or as many pieces of helmet as possible, I will still suggest perhaps buying all of these other things up. Let's take a look at the summons, because there's actually quite a few of them, and I think the biggest attraction that I noticed is the 9-step banner. I believe this is the first time we have received a 9-step, and we're going to quickly talk about this because it's moving forward is probably what we're going to be experiencing on global, since this is essentially the big boy banner on JP. Here I calculated it's going to be 15,000 gems, and you're going to be guaranteed 40 shards on step 3, I guess 80 shards on step 6, and then 90 shards, or no, 120 shards on step 9. The only unfortunate part is you do not get guaranteed UR units anywhere, although you do get 3 steps discounted. And of course, they do give you a little bit of bonuses of king pods and things like that. So very nice touch. However, I don't think this specific banner is worth it unless here it is, unless you're specifically going after water units. And by the way, all 3 units are very, very good. Even if you're just going for the Trustmasters, all 3 units are very usable. And definitely water, in my opinion, are going to get stronger and stronger in the future, especially with Titus coming. So trying to get their Trustmasters is going to really help you in the future. This is personally my favorite banner, especially for spenders, obviously, because this is pay gems. So I don't even know why I said that. But essentially, you get 100 shards guaranteed, selector ticket for any vision card in the game. And of course, you're guaranteed 1 Esper Vision combo. So definitely, in my honest opinion, one of the best bang for your buck for 2,000 pay gems. This one, I don't really think it's worth it. Essentially, it's a 3-step program. You will go up, 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 and then each time you go up, you get a guaranteed your unit or vision card, and then you get some rainbows. To me, it's not really worth it, again, unless you're just hardcore and you're just looking for some water units. So if you're a heavy spender, obviously go for it and spend all your cash to your heart's delight. Of course, the Leviathan is going to be guaranteed if you decide to spend the 10,000 5-step summon. Now personally, I still haven't done enough research to really kind of feel like warranting summoning for this. But again, I recommend doing this. This is the easy thing. If you do not feel like spending 10,000, or maybe you don't have enough, minimally, you probably could at least try to get all the shards. Now obviously this might seem counterintuitive, given the fact that you can actually just get the first copy of the vision card, right? But the thing is, if you simply do not have enough gems, and you have enough and you want it, perhaps at least you can just buy those. Again, do whatever you want. It's your time, it's your game, it's your money. This is interesting too, because I believe this is the first time we've seen this where you can spend 2,000 pay gems, which I think this is a really good deal because you get 2 copies of this card. Now I wish this was done for some of the more powerful cards, because I don't know if Leviathan is really considered one of the more powerful cards, even though it is targeting Pierce resistance. That being all said, if you're really having trouble against Pierce, this is definitely the best card we have currently. I still have to do a little debating whether or not I want to go for this card, because right now, like I said, I don't really face too many piercing issues in this game. But then again, you know, maybe in the future those level 120 can be a pain in my butt. So I think that's all there is to cover for news-wise. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to actually use all my summon tickets that I have available for the event. Now obviously this is just for giggles because I'm not really going for Thancred. But let's just see if the luck that I had on my free-to-play account carries over to my spenders account. Here we go. And I'm going to turn off animation because there's no reason to do animation here. Alright, I got 20 shards there. That's pretty lucky there. That's pretty lucky there. Alright, see what else we got. I don't know what to say, because seriously, this game really wants me to play Thancred. That's 1 copy here. We should have a counter here on the top, even though I only have 29 tickets left. How many shards was that? That's like... Okay. I'm finally brought down to earth. But look at this. It's just free items, really. Another 20. And then why don't we just use all 9? Another 10. I really feel like this game really wants me to level up Thancred on both accounts, which I'm still not wanting to do. Look at this. I haven't done anything. I literally have done nothing in this game to go after Thancred. And the thing is, on this account, I seriously haven't touched this at all. On my free-to-play account, I noticed I did actually get 40 shards, but here I've done literally nothing. So that's another 120 to go, and I have 180. That's 300. That's halfway there. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have tons of medals, and I know I'm gonna get a lot more because I still have a bunch of days to really farm this out. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Why not? Right? Why not? I'm gonna be farming crazy anyways later on. So let's go ahead and see if we can get another copy of this unit, because this game likes to give me Thancred. Okay, so I was wrong. It didn't give it to me on every pull, but hey, you know, we'll see what happens, right? I'm not going to do anything with him, but having the shard there is kind of nice since it's all free. All right, I think that's all the time for this video. If you find this stuff interesting, hit the like button. Actually, you know what? Take that back. You don't need to do whatever you don't want to do. But I am going to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We're really trying to push for 1,000. All right, there you go. Until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtaters family out of here. Peace.